Aloha o ka wailayang kuino e hao o makahiki no hova mahila o my God.
As I think about Hawaii's future, I think about the need for us to invest in that future. And it begins by really investing in the youth.
Kahuli, hopili mai.
Huli!
Huli!
Aloha uilani ana huino.
I think that understanding Hawaiian culture and language is critical to the acceptance of this move towards clean, renewable energy.
And if we have that base understanding in language and we could meld that with science, the discovery, the innovation that can come from that, I mean, sky's the limit. We live on the most isolated landmass in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and yet we have amazing natural resources. We are blessed. We are truly blessed. We have geothermal, we have wind, we have the sun, we have the wave energy from the ocean. So how can we utilize our natural resources in a sustainable manner so that we're not actually exploiting these? And I think that's where traditional knowledge in Hawaiian culture will really benefit us. Hawaiians were scientists, in my opinion, and we were always looking for solutions. If there was a problem, find a solution.
My dad told me when I was a small kid, he would say, for every problem, look for 3 solutions. And then he said, then find one more just in case. So that is exactly the kind of thing that we need to do so that you can adapt in a smart way. Change is happening so fast, we have got to adapt, and we've got to adapt really quickly. And what is really important is we have the attitude that we can adapt and have a positive attitude.
If you look over generations and generations, Hawaiians always adapted, and we're always sort of looking forward.
Many of mankind's best inventions are mimicked, if you will, from nature. They call this concept biomimicry. It's when we take a look at things like why a leaf has a waxy exterior, because it allows water to roll off of it. I think much of that was captured in what the native Hawaiians did. They lived off the land. They observed, they watched, they kept the balance of life in balance while they invented new ways, for example, to irrigate the lo'i, figure out ways to continue to keep the fish plentiful in the seas, not overfish. These, I think, are important concepts that we lack today.
In Hawaiian thought, you look at things in a holistic perspective. How we can do something that benefits the greater good.
Ua lohe mua wau I keia ano manao, he mea nui wau, a he mea ole wau I ka waho o kahi. Pili ko ka kou kuleana I ka nui, a ina a ole ka alele ma ka nui poe, he mea ole ka kako mauhana.
This is a special place. It's unique in so many ways. Our host culture of aloha, having that love and mutual respect for one another. Our natural resources, how we now use our resources in a sustainable fashion so that our keiki can also enjoy the same privileges that we have today.
The whole concept of clean energy is one of self-sustainability, meaning that we can invent technologies here. Hawaii is unlike most places in the world. The problems we have here are not the same problems they have in San Francisco. These are Hawaii problems, and we need Hawaii solutions. And the only way we're going to get there is if we have Hawaiians inventing this stuff.
Yeah. Kai, ahu kupanaha ya Hawaii I miloa. Oia hoi nui a lehu na ano mea hoi like ole o Hawaii. Eno na e a ole wa e pau ai kela ano imi ike ana.
Ai, no. A lot of times people ask me, are you a Hawaiian or are you a scientist? And to be honest with you, I don't differentiate between the two. I am Hawaiian and I chose to be a scientist. What a scientist is just somebody questioning and somebody being curious about why things work, why things don't work. And Hawaiians for generations and generations have always done that.
Hela ana ka ho'okele wa'a ana I keia ano hakuhia a keia ano Hawaii imi loa ka imi mau ana I ka ike ho. Oia ke kuana I ke Hawaii mana ano mea like ole a pau a ole pili ka wa'a wale no. O ke ano mau popo o ia mau mea e puni ana kako ma ke ano he epe kema, ma ke ano he makimakika. He kuana I ke Hawaii no ia.
Having a strong foundation in science and engineering and mathematics, it's just the analytical perspective. How do the numbers work? For this to be sustainable, the numbers have to work. And having that foundation and understanding analytical skills and applying them, but always having the check back. Am I doing the right thing? Can I look in the mirror and say, like, I'm proud of that?
O ka ahapuna na leo a me ke ia au kahi o ka ho'ola o lelo Hawaii. Oia ke kahi papahana I kaika e ho'oulu ana I ke ia ano kuana ike o ka imi mau ke ki'i ana I ka ike hou o ka epekema o ka makimakika o he ala. A ka ho'o pili ana I ke la maluna o ke kahua I ke Hawaii. Oia ka mea I kaika loa o ke ia papahana.
It starts with no borders and thinking big. But what we're effectively doing is we're arming them with the confidence and the capability to create the solutions that we need to make Hawaii more self-sustainable into the future.
Oh yeah.
And we need to make that investment in our youth today so that they can be stewards for tomorrow of our land here in Hawaii. Having that base knowledge with our Hawaiian culture, it's not, you know, should I study culture? It's just part of you, it's innate.
We have to apply our energies, our resources into cultivating these young minds to teach them that they can, achieve, that they can think big, that they can create, invent, innovate. That is the only way that Hawaii will truly get to the point where we're, again, self-sustainable.
Aia ka hāina I ke ano o ko kākou hānai ana I ka hanauna hou o ke ia wā.
Aloha o ka wailaia ku'inoe.
Aia I loko o kākou o lelo Hawaii, nā hāina no ke ia mea o ke kuana I ke Hawaii.
O mai ka Melissa ko umau makuanga halo.